So you want to strengthen your upper body, but you don't have any dumbbells, kettlebells, cable machines, barbells available, and you want to start right now. Let's go over the push-up. The push-up is one of the most basic, fundamental movements that you can do and implement into your routine. Today, let's start off on the ground, and we're gonna go hands stacked underneath the shoulders. We're gonna push through the fingers. We're gonna push through the palms. The entire hand is making contact with that ground. And then for feet, I want you to think about shoulder width apart. None of this really close together, none of this really wide, right outside of your hands. And then from here, I want you to think about keeping the elbows relatively close in. Now I know what you're thinking, Justin, I can't even do that. So here's a good movement for you, scapular retractions, because this is the initial part, and this is the biggest flaw that I see with a lot of people when it comes to push-ups. They try to do this weird, awkward head tilt down. So we're gonna keep the chin tucked down and back, and I want you to let your shoulder blades release as much as you can. And just so you can gain that confidence, I want you to let yourself come all the way down to the ground. Chest pushes through the ground. Nice deep breath in through the nose. And I want you to breathe yourself out. This is one of the best things that you can do to get better at push-ups. From this bottom position, hands stacked in a pretty comfortable position where there's no discomfort on the elbows or the shoulders. Nice deep breath in through the nose, push through the toes. And keep that body as straight as you possibly can to get yourself up. Now, we'll put it all together, right? Hands stacked underneath the shoulders, in through the nose, brace your belly like someone's trying to push you over. Tap, and breathe out. Now, if you cannot do that first variation of pushing yourself through the ground, put the knees down on the ground, walk your hands forward just a little bit because you want the hips to come forward. Let the chest come all the way down. Make sure you're keeping those elbows stacked in. Breathe out and gradually work on that. Push-ups, one of the best upper body exercises you can do, and probably one of the movements that you should start to perfect before you start throwing any kind of load in, meaning dumbbells, kettlebells, cable machines, etc. But it doesn't mean that you can't use those, but just make sure you're implementing this movement because it's going to reteach you how to use your shoulder blades and make sure you're doing these movements correctly. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell for more notifications so I can keep bringing you new content and teach you how to do movements properly. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys next time.